Hello everyone, welcome back. We're going to do a quick market analysis on the Ethereum chart today. And we have broken an all-time high yesterday and we were in a little bit of a slump afterwards. And the reason for this pullback from 25.39 all the way down to 23.05 was because Dogecoin pulled the entire market down as Dogecoin went up. There is some massive sell-off happening on Dogecoin, which is good news for the other side of the market. I'm expecting other assets to flourish now that money, it looks like it's flowing out of Dogecoin. There was a massive sell-off from 45, 44, 45 cents all the way down to 30 cents in the matter of moments. And on the 30-second chart, it's less than 5 or 10 minutes. So tons of people probably got liquidated at the top, which is not surprising. But what this means for the rest of the market is very, very bullish. When that happened, it correlated with the bounce in the price of Ethereum. We're having a bounce back here on the 12-hour. So what my methodology is here is I will start drawing in my supports and resistance on the large time frames. So we can see right there, we're getting another bounce here, and we've got some strong support in that area. So let's zoom in from the 12-hour. We're seeing that the wave on wolfpack indicator is very overextended, so this might retrace a little bit as we go to retest the all-time high. But let's drop down to the 4-hour and see if we can start plotting in some more information. All right, I'm seeing a trend line showing up very clearly on the 4-hour chart, not as obvious on the other time frames, but this is a strong support, which it looks like it's close. It's going all the way back. Let's make sure we're drawing it in perfectly. It's going all the way back to the end of March. All right, so we are expecting this to hopefully, if our hypothesis is that it's going to hold, then we're looking for possibly an ascending wedge here as we break out of all-time high. If we break down below this, then that would be not the best news for Ethereum. All right, any more support and resistance that we can see? I'm going to drop down to the 1-hour and we'll start plotting some more support and resistance, which is clear here. We're going to change this resistance line. We're going to change the color because we're on a lower time frame, and it's important to make note of the strong higher time frame supports and the lower time frame. So we can change that maybe to just a darker shade of blue. No, that doesn't look good. All right, let's go to purple. We'll make it a little bit brighter. Okay. Any more clarity that we're getting? It's a little bit of a resistance here in that area. And let's drop down to maybe the 24-minute. All right, so we're seeing this downward sloping line that's showing up here. And I'm going to change the color. So this is our strong ascending triangle here. We'll change the color just for clarity. We'll make it orange. All right. And I'll make the line width a little bit narrower than our other one. This one's very strong. It's a little bit thicker. And I'm also seeing another resistance support in this channel here, which we deflected off right there. There was some confluence between this downward sloping line and this support, which turned into resistance early morning. All right, so Ethereum, let's check the momentum waves. Let's see, we're getting on the 24-minute, we're getting a golden cross printing, which is obviously very good. And what I'm expecting the purple wave to start coming up and up around here. So we might get a curve back and then bounce back up, and hopefully once it touches maybe one of these price supports, we'd also expect to touch the momentum support and hopefully get a bounce and get a good entry. Any resistances that are clear from this time frame? Not really. I mean, some of these peaks, there might be some confluence passing over this. Seems like there was here a little bit of confluence. Let's see further back. Not much. That's very far back though. Let's drop to a lower time frame. Let's remove these lines and check the lower time frame. So the 15 minute. All right. So we're seeing, this is strong bullish divergence right here. Very, very strong bullish divergence. The wave is come up, however price went down. It's a very, very strong indication, and now we can start seeing this downwards resistance, which looks like we've fully crossed above, which is very, very good on the 15 minute. All right, we're seeing the acceleration wave, this blue and orange wave here. We saw it make higher lows here, and then we have another higher low. That's always good to see. And now we'll just drop down maybe to even the 5 minute quickly to see what's going on here. All right. So we can clearly see some support right here. We're bouncing off 1, 2, 3, and we're also making a higher high. This was a lower high, and then we made a higher high, and now an even higher high, which is good, because we're making higher lows, we're making higher highs. This is all bullish. Very excellent. And I'm expecting from this, perhaps we can spot any possible resistance that we would come into just based on momentum. Yeah, we crossed above the 15 minute resistance. Let's see a little bit higher up. Yeah, we're bouncing off these, what used to be resistance. We're bouncing right off it. This is very, very good. I'm expecting us to go and retest all-time highs, as long as, if Dogecoin remains in this slump, if Dogecoin has truly peaked at 44 cents, which is absolutely incredible. I have a few friends who invested in it and made their month. If Dogecoin continues on red candles, then we'd expect green candles in the rest of the market as money flow transitions. And so we're keeping in mind we've got strong support at 2,300. We've got weak support at 2,400. Weak resistance at 2,450, 2,446 actually. And then we got this 2,470 resistance. So there might be a little bit of zigzagging coming back up to test this all-time high here. But in terms of currently, we've got some bullish signs. We got some golden crosses. This one is still open on the 20-minute. Hoping it holds and closes, because the price can always drop and then this golden cross will disappear since the bar is still open. But we've crossed above this downward slump that we were in since about, for me, 8 p.m. last night. And hopefully we can continue upwards from here. All right, and just quickly, we'll check the Bitcoin chart. It's probably something very similar. Yep, very similar to this. We're in altcoin season, so I'm not currently trading any Bitcoin right now. On the 20-minute chart, yep. So we've crossed above. This was our resistance, and we've successfully crossed above the momentum resistance on Wolfpack. And again, if you want to learn how to do that when to spot bottoms, just draw on your lines on maybe the medium time frame is always safer. Draw on your support lines on the macro, and you can maybe catch the very bottom and start looking for when the acceleration wave starts making higher lows, like it does here. The highest low here was at the very bottom, and you can just set alerts on these crossovers for the momentum. So you just right click it, set add alert on trend line, and you'll get this dialog box that comes up. You want to make sure you choose the right wave. It's the Wolfpack wave on mine, and it's only once, and it's going to be when the Wolfpack wave crosses the trend line, and you'll get an alert, and you can set it to email, pop-up, and anything that you want. That way you're definitely playing it the safest you are. All right, I'm just seeing this resistance here. If you can understand how the momentum resistance connects with price action, you're going to be very successful. So, okay, we're coming into some resistance here. We're just about to approach it. It looks like we deflected once off it on, we can see it clearly on the 3-minute, but we're approaching it again. And yeah, on Bitcoin, on the 3-minute, we're getting the golden cross here. We're coming up and up. So this is going to be our support for our momentum. If we come down, we wouldn't expect it to cross below here. If not, then we're either in a sideways market or we're going to have a few bearish candles. But this is really good. We're seeing higher highs on these green peaks. We're also seeing higher lows, which is, everything looks like it's pointed upwards. So I think we're going to break through this line. And again, as long as Dogecoin is slumping, if we are seeing red candles on Dogecoin, we're going to see green candles elsewhere. All right, that's about it. If you guys have any questions, leave your comments down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet already, and like the video so it helps boost it in the algorithm. Appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.